Nestled in the heart of the Balkans is a land of resilience, tradition, and unyielding pride. A country that, despite centuries of occupation and turmoil, never lost its identity. This is the story of the principles that guided a nation through its most challenging times. Albania's history is a testament to endurance, conquered by the Romans, Byzantines, Ottomans, and even subjected to communist rule. The Albanian people have faced relentless struggle to preserve their culture. Yet, through it all, they held on to their core principles that define them. Before modern legal systems, Albania was governed by an ancient code known as the Kanun. This set of unwritten laws passed down through generations was most famously codified by Leki Dukagjini in the 15th century. The Kanun provided a framework for justice, family, and honor. It outlined rules for nearly every aspect of life, including marriage, property, and even the resolution of disputes through blood feuds. While some aspects, such as blood feud tradition, were severe and controversial, the Kanun's broader emphasis on balance and social harmony played a crucial role in uniting the fragmented communities. Hospitality was one of the Kanun's most sacred principles. A guest was considered untouchable, and protecting them was not just a matter of duty, but a matter of honor. Refusing hospitality or failing to protect a guest could bring shame upon an entire family or tribe. One famous story tells of a traveler who, seeking shelter, was taken in by a family that later faced great personal danger for shielding him from his pursuers. The family upheld their duty, reinforcing the sanctity of this tradition. The Kanun also emphasized the importance of reconciliation. While blood feuds could escalate tensions, the code included provisions for mediation, compensation, and forgiveness. For example, in cases of murder, the Kanun allowed for jakmarje, or blood taking, but also encouraged the practice of Besa, a truce to allow for peaceful resolutions. Mediators, often elders, played a crucial role in negotiating settlements and restoring harmony. Even today, the Kanun is remembered as a symbol of Albania's commitment to justice, order, and the values that have held its society together for centuries. The commitment to hospitality and trust is embodied in the Albanian concept of Besa, meaning pledge or faith. To give your Besa is to make an unbreakable promise. It represents a moral code that transcends religion, social status, and personal risk. During World War II, when Nazi forces occupied Albania, the principles of Besa were put to the ultimate test. Albanians of all faiths, Muslim, Christians, and even non-believers, risked their lives to protect Jewish families. They hid them in their homes, forged documents, and guided them to safety. Remarkably, Albania was one of the only Nazi-occupied countries where the Jewish population increased by the end of the war. To Albanians, offering protection was not a choice, it was an obligation. Breaking one's Besa was unthinkable, as it would bring dishonor not just to the individual, but to the entire family. One well-documented instance involves a group of Jewish families who were hidden by an Albanian village for months, with the entire community working together to ensure their safety. The principle of Besa wasn't limited to dramatic acts of heroism. It was evident in everyday life. Neighbors helping one another in times of need, strangers being treated like family, and promises being kept even under the most challenging of circumstances. The legacy of Besa is a source of immense pride for Albania. It is more than a word, it is a guiding principle that reflects a nation's unwavering commitment to honor, trust, and the sanctity of human life. Today, Besa continues to inspire Albanians and non-Albanians alike, reminding us of the profound impact of keeping one's word and standing up for what is right, even in the face of great danger. One of the most remarkable aspects of Albania is its language. The Albanian language, or Sheep, is one of the oldest in Europe. It belongs to its own unique branch of the Indo-European language family, with no close relatives. Despite centuries of foreign domination, Albanians never lost their native tongue. Under Ottoman rule, efforts to suppress Albanian identity were met with fierce resistance. Secret schools known as Shkolla Sheep were established in homes, churches, and mosques to teach the language in defiance of authorities. Language was more than a means of communication. It was a form of resistance. To speak Sheep was to declare one's identity and defy those who sought to erase it. Today, Sheep remains a powerful symbol of unity, connecting Albanians all across the globe. For nearly 500 years, Albania was under Ottoman rule, yet the Albanian people never fully assimilated. They retained their traditions, their language, and their desire for independence. One of the greatest symbols of Albanian resistance was Gjergj Kastrioti, also known as Skanderbeg. This 15th century warrior led a rebellion against the Ottoman Empire, uniting Albanian tribes and becoming a national hero. Skanderbeg's legacy inspired generations of Albanians to fight for freedom, and his image still remains a powerful symbol for resilience. Even today, his name invokes pride and unity amongst Albanians worldwide. Another principle that guided Albania is its tradition for religious tolerance. With a mix of Muslims, Orthodox Christians, Catholics, Albania is a mosaic of faiths. Yet, religious harmony has been a hallmark of Albanian society. The spirit of coexistence was evident during World War II, when Albanians of all religions united to protect those in need, driven by their shared values of Besa and hospitality. In a world often divided by religion, Albania stands as an example of how shared values can bridge differences. Albania's principles and traditions extend far beyond its borders. The Albanian diaspora, spread across Europe, the Americas, and beyond, has played a vital role in preserving the nation's identity. Whether through language, music, or stories of Besa, Albanians all around the world continue to honor their heritage, ensuring that the principles of their ancestors live on. These communities act as a cultural ambassador, sharing the stories of Albania's resilience to the world. Albania's story is one of survival, resilience, and unwavering faith in the principles that define its people. Through language, tradition, and honor, Albanians have preserved their identity against all odds. In a world that often forgets its roots, Albania stands as a beacon of what it means to stay true to oneself. These are the principles that guided a nation.